Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. All right, let's go ahead and get started by logging on to starfall.com. And then once you're on Starfall, go ahead and make your way to our calendar. And then once you see that big play button in the center of the screen appear, go ahead and press play.
Yippee!
It's June 2020.
Let's make a calendar.
All right, and then once that green sparkly arrow in the bottom right corner appears, go ahead and press that arrow. We'll do the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so
What day of the week is it today?
what day of the week is it today? And it is highlighted in gold up at the top for you. It is Tuesday.
Great job!
Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. All right, and then go ahead and hit that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Fill in the missing day and date.
fill in the missing day and date. So we just talked about how it's Tuesday. So go ahead and drag Tuesday over to the top where that empty green rectangle is.
Tuesday.
And then yesterday was the 1st, so that means today is the 2nd. So let's go ahead and drag the 2 over to that empty green box.
Second. Great job!
All right, and then once you get the day and date filled in, go ahead and hit that arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Mark any special days this month.
mark any special days this month. All right, so our first official holiday or special day this month is actually not until Saturday, June 20th, 2020. And this is summer solstice, or the first day of summer in the United States. And yesterday we kind of talked about what summer solstice is. So a little explanation is, so the Earth, so our planet, is separated into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, right? And so we live in the northern hemisphere. So that means that when summer solstice happens, that means that this part of the Earth, so the top part or the top pole in the Earth, is tilted closer to the sun, and which is what causes the heat in the summer months. So that's how summer happens, is the northern hemisphere is tilted closer to the sun. So all the countries that are part of the northern hemisphere, so it would be like us in the United States, it would be us, those people in Canada, people in Europe, people in Russia, people in Asia, and more of like the northern parts of Asia. So that is a little bit about what summer solstice is. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Saturday, June 20th, 2020, because it will be the first day of summer in the northern hemisphere. Okay, and then the next day, so Sunday, June 21st, 2020, will be Father's Day. And just like Mother's Day, this is a day designated to appreciating all those father-like figures in your life. So hopefully you can start thinking about doing or creating something special for those father-like figures in your life. So let's go ahead and add a smiley face to Sunday, June 21st, 2020, because that will be Father's Day. Okay, and then we can go ahead and mark. So school, this is the last week of official the official school year. So Friday, June 5th, so this Friday will be our last day of school. So with that being said, that means that not all of us are doing summer school, but for those of us who are doing summer school, that is going to start on Monday, June 8th. So let's go ahead and mark so summer school is 3 weeks long. So let's go ahead and mark those 3 weeks of summer school. So we can mark Monday, June 8th, Tuesday, June 9th, Wednesday, June 10th, Thursday, June 11th, Friday, June 12th, Monday, June 15th, Tuesday, June 16th, Wednesday, June 17th, Thursday, June 18th, Friday, June 19th, and then the last week of summer school is Monday, June 22nd, Tuesday, June 23rd, Wednesday, June 24th, Thursday, June 25th, and Friday, June 26th is the last day of summer school. Okay. And then I feel like we can also mark this Friday, June 5th. We can mark it either because it's the last day of school, but it's also going to be like an 8th grade graduation type thing at Chico Junior. So those 8th graders who are graduating can come with their parents on Friday and drive around the outside of the school, and all the teachers are going to be there to be celebrating with those graduates. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Friday, June 5th for that. And then we have 2 birthdays this month. So January, February, March, April, May, and we're in June. So Amy's birthday is first. So if we remember, Amy worked in our class. She was that really sweet, tall, blonde lady with the glasses who might have helped some of you or gone with you to PE. But her birthday is June 4th. So let's go ahead and add a slice of birthday cake to Thursday, June 4th, 2020, because it will be Amy's birthday. And then we also have a friend's birthday on the 29th. So Irvin's birthday will be on Monday, June 29th, 2020. And he will be 12. So let's go ahead and add a slice of birthday cake to Monday, June 29th, 2020 to mark Irvin's 12th birthday. And then I was also told by Adam that he would like his little brother, Alexander. I'm sure we all have heard about Alexander. His little brother has a birthday this month, and I believe Adam told me it is the 24th. So we can go ahead and add a slice of birthday cake to Wednesday, June 24th, 2020, because it will be Alexander's, I believe, 4th birthday, because I think he's 3 right now. So it would be baby Alexander, or Adam's little brother's 4th birthday. So that will be exciting. Okay, so I have marked all the days that I'm going to mark this month. However, you can mark however many other days you would like to mark. I'm going to go ahead and move on by pressing the green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
choose a picture for your calendar.
Choose a picture for our calendar. Okay, so I think I picked that really pretty summer scene yesterday. So I think I'm going to, since it's going to be so hot today, I'm going to pick that scene where the kids are playing in the water and there's a kid jumping in. So right here. See him jumping in there off the dock? And then once you have your picture chosen, go ahead and press that green arrow in the bottom right corner one more time. And hooray, we finished calendar. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and transition to checking out what our weather is going to be today. So go ahead and type Chico weather into Google. And then once you're there, remember we only use this first bit of information. Okay, so let's check out our temperature for today. So we'll go ahead and make a green arrow, or a green arrow, a blue rectangle. Geez, I cannot talk today. Blue rectangle right here where it says temperatures. That way you can see our temperatures throughout the day. And then while you're there, go ahead and make that blue box around Tuesday right there. So I'm going to go ahead and draw it out for you. So we have our blue box, and then we have TUE, which is short for Tuesday. We have our weather picture, or the type of weather that we're supposed to have today, which is just a big sun. And then I see two temperatures. I see 97 degrees and 67 degrees. Okay, so if you have your blue box around Tuesday, imagine this is a blue box. Then we have TUE, which is short for Tuesday, the type of weather we're supposed to have today. And then one of these is going to be our highest expected temperature, and the other will be our lowest expected temperature. So my question for you is, what will be our highest expected temperature today, or which one is closer to 100? 97 degrees or 67 degrees? So if you said 97 degrees, that's correct. So let's go ahead and see where that falls on our scale. And we can find 97 by finding 95 and then adding 2, because 95 plus 2 is 97. So I'm going to go up about 2 more spaces. So 1, 2. So right there. So we are in that hot temperature range. So it will be hot today. Okay. So since 97 degrees is our highest expected temperature, that means that 67 degrees is our lowest expected temperature. So let's go ahead and find 67. And we can find 67 by going to 65, just like we did up here, and then adding 2, because 65 plus 2 is 67. So 1, 2. And we are in that cool temperature range. Very close to being in the warm temperature range, but still in that cool temperature. So it will be cooler tonight. Okay, so my next question is, what type of weather are we supposed to have today if this is our weather picture? So if you said sunny, that's right. So it will be 97 degrees and sunny today. So it will be pretty hot. Okay. So now that we've checked out our temperatures for today, let's go ahead and check out what our chances of precipitation are. So we can go ahead and make a blue rectangle around precipitation right here. And you'll know you're there once you see that blue line. And what do we notice about our blue line? Yeah, straight across. So that usually tells us that there is a very low chance or 0% chance of precipitation today. However, we will check up top right here where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind. Let's look where it says precipitation and see what percentage is after the word precipitation. So precipitation, precipitation, and then I see 0%. So our blue line is correct. So we have a 0% chance of precipitation today. However, as we know and have seen, that does not mean that there won't be any rain officially, because weather can change at any moment, right? So It's just very unlikely that we will have precipitation today. All right, so now let's check out what our wind is going to look like. So we can make that blue rectangle around wind right here. And you'll know you're there once you see the arrows with the different wind speeds. And then to find the average wind speed, we can go ahead and look where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind and see what speed is after the word wind. So, W-I-N-D is how you spell wind. And then I see 6 mph, or our average wind speed will be 6 miles per hour. So that will be a light breeze. You won't be blown away, but you'll somewhat feel it. But it's not going to be too much of a breeze. So it's going to be pretty hot and sunny today. So make sure if you do go outside that you drink plenty of water and wear your sunscreen, because you have a higher chance of getting sunburnt today since there's no cloud coverage. Okay, so now that we have looked at today's weather, let's go ahead and check out tomorrow, so Wednesday's weather. That way we can compare and contrast the two days. So let's go ahead and make a blue box around Wednesday right there. And I will draw it out for you. So here's our blue box, and then WED, which is short for Wednesday. We have our weather picture, or the type of weather that we're going to have, which is the same as today's weather, just that big old sun. And then I see 102 degrees and 68 degrees. So if you have your box around Wednesday, imagine this is a blue box, WED, which is short for Wednesday, the type of weather we're supposed to have tomorrow. And then one of these will be our highest expected temperature tomorrow, and then the other will be our lowest. So we're only going to look at what our highest expected temperature is tomorrow. So will 102 degrees or 68 degrees be our highest expected temperature tomorrow? So if you said 102, that's correct. So let's check out where that falls on our scale. And we don't have any lines once we go past 100, which is right here. So I'm just going to go up about 2, and it'll be right below this top of our thermostat. So right here. So it will be very hot tomorrow. And it'll be very hot also because what type of weather are we supposed to have tomorrow? So yeah, we're supposed to have sunny weather. So we won't even get any cloud coverage to kind of break up that heat. So it's going to be very, very hot tomorrow. So you definitely want to wear lots of sunscreen tomorrow and drink lots and lots of water and stay in the shade if you can. Okay, so now that we have checked out a little bit about our weather tomorrow for Wednesday, and then we've learned about today, Tuesday's weather, let's go ahead and rate it as if we were in class. So today is a high of 97 degrees and sunny, and tomorrow will be a high of 102 and also sunny. So here we go. Today, a high of 97 degrees and sunny. And then tomorrow, a high of 102 and also sunny. So we are in for some warm, well, not warm, hot weather. Okay. So this is all the weather information that I'm going to look at today. But you can continue to look at whatever other information you would like to look at. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to our social story portion of our morning meeting. And we are going to talk about walking in the hallways as a group. And so I know we're not in school with each other right now, but I want you to imagine if we were in school and walking through the hallways together as a group. And so this story is going to tell you how to appropriately walk in the hallways. So here we go. Walking in the hallways as a group. When our class goes to lunch, the student store, or the bus, we have to walk through the hallways of our school to get there. First, we get in line, then we wait for teachers to lead the group out of the classroom. We follow our teachers and stay with the group through the school until we get to where we are going. So see, they're all walking with these older adults and teachers. When I'm walking through the hallways, sometimes I feel really excited. I get to see people and places that I don't usually see. I feel free and even a little bit wild inside. So, here's some kids walking through the hallway and they see their friends and get really excited. When I feel excited that way, sometimes I want to act on my feelings. I want to get ahead of the group and run down the hall. I want to touch things on the wall and talk to all the people I see. I want to talk to my friends and point things out to them. So here's a bunch of kids running down the hallway because they're so excited. I know that when my class is walking down the hallway, I have to keep my excitement inside. I say to myself, show what's best about our class. So it says best class ever. So we want to act like we're the best class ever, right? Because we are. That means having walking feet, staying with the group, and keeping my hands to myself. It means waiting to talk until the time is appropriate. It also means paying attention to where we are going so that we get there safely and quickly. So look, it says eyes forward, hands and feet to yourself, a space between your friends and you, and then mouths silent. So those are all the important things that we should remember when walking in the hallways as a group. My teacher is always proud of us when we walk quickly and safely through the hall. Other people in the school also notice our good hallway behavior, and that feels really good. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, so that was the end of it. So, short and sweet, but it made some really important points, with some of those being we wait for teachers to lead you out of the classroom or let you know that you can go. And then you follow your teachers and stay with the group until you get to where you are going. I know it's really exciting to walk through the hallways sometimes because you really do get to see friends and people and things that you have not seen in a little bit. However, we want to still remember the appropriate way to walk as a group. So we don't want to run ahead of the group. We want to have nice walking feet. We don't want to touch everything we see. We want to keep our hands to ourselves. And we want to make sure that our mouths are silent until it's an appropriate time to talk, because when we're walking in the hallways, we're passing by classes that might be having lessons. So that can be very distracting if you're walking through the hallways and making a lot of noise for your other friends in other classes. So we want to have walking feet, stay with the group, keep your hands to yourself, and then wait to talk until it's an appropriate time. And by doing all of this, other people will notice how awesome we are as a group, because of how great that we're behaving in the hallway. And other people notice that, and they're really impressed by that. So we want to impress those people when they see us in the hallway, right? And teachers are really proud. So I'm really proud of you when you do walk in the hallway appropriately and do stay with the group, because that's what we want. That's how we make sure that you get to where you're going safely and quickly. So these are already in Google Slides, so I will post this along with when I post right after I upload our morning meeting video. But other than that, I hope you all have a beautiful Tuesday. Remember to wear sunscreen and drink lots of water if you go outside. I also want to remind everyone that on Thursday we're going to have a Zoom chat again. And this one will probably be a little later than our normal 11 o'clock time, because Thursday's Zoom chat will be kind of a class celebration for our 8th graders who are graduating. So we're going to do a Zoom graduation chat for those friends that are graduating. So I hope that you all can make that, because I know that they would really appreciate everyone being there and being able to see you. And yeah, so please join us on Thursday for our graduation celebration. But other than that, I hope that you all have a wonderful last week of school. Most importantly, a wonderful Tuesday, and we will chat more tomorrow.